Whoa. My balance is all over the place right now. Whoa. This is loose. I already slipped twice too. Whoa.
All right, first voiceover of the channel. Now you might be thinking, John, what the heck? You've crashed twice now over the handlebars in a matter of just a few weeks. What's up with that? So I figured I would break this one down a little bit for everybody. The purpose of this channel is to kind of document my journey through mountain biking. It is very hard, as I'm finding out, unfortunately. The crash last week, or I guess it was 2 weeks ago at Steamboat, was just me being an idiot. I was trying to ride the tech trail like it was kind of a more flow trail, and I hadn't ridden it before, so I was just kind of going through those features without actually looking at them first, which I learned after the fact is a big no-no. So that's a learning takeaway from that week. From this week, for this ride, as you can see, as I just went off the trail right there, this was the highest elevation I've ever been at. The peak of, or where this trail starts, is right about 12,500 feet of elevation. It's the highest my body has ever been at. Just recently moved to Colorado. It was also the most climbing I'd ever done. on a ride before. So I was a little bit nervous about that going into it, but I figured I would do it anyway. When I got to the top, I noticed I was, a little bit lightheaded, just kind of feeling the elevation. And obviously, the easiest way to fix the feeling the elevation effects is to just get down. So I figured I would just continue to go down the trail. As you can see, when I first started this trail, I washed out twice. My buddy also washed out, and I'm also all over the trail here. I have almost no balance. My body positioning is all over the place, and I'm also exhausted. So that is kind of what happened here. I'll go ahead and leave the rest of the video to play. I don't think there's that much more until I end up making that mistake at the very end. And then, funny enough, I actually had to walk the rest of the way down the trail, about 1.5 miles, which sucked really bad. So I guess I learned here that I should wait longer until the effects of the elevation either subside or my heart rate slows down a bit more, so I can feel a bit more comfortable, a bit more planted on the trail. I think that was my mistake here, is I was just trying to rip down the trail the best I could, hoping to have some fun on the trail. But all in all, I don't think I was a big fan of this trail. These longer rides aren't necessarily my thing with all that climbing. I mean, the climbing is great, but I'm not at a position yet where I can do all of that climbing and still be fully capable on the downhill. So I'll let the rest of the video play, but just wanted to give some context on to why I look like I'm all over the trail and why this is a bit of a shorter video.
Whoa.